Hi, subscribe to my channel Shobha Rana for more.
Sandeep ji, how can astrology help people identify their deep-seated traumas and then heal from there?
देखिए, if any planet which is weak, it has some meaning. As I've said, everything is prarabdha deeds in the past birth. So eighth house is the most important house in astrology. It is known as the house of death. It is also known as the house of in olden days, people used to get hidden treasures. कि मैं जंगल में जा रहा था, मेरा पैर लगा और मैंने खोदा तो वहाँ पे पूरा गोल्ड से भरा हुआ पॉट मिल गया, खजाना। अभी वो treasure is not only mean materialistic treasure, pot full of gold. Treasure means also a treasure of knowledge. So eighth house is also, anyone who can become an astrologer should have eighth house activated. Otherwise, you can't become an astrologer. So eighth house is such a, and not only that, eighth house is also known for karmic debts. तो इतनी मेहनत करी, नादान है जो कहते हैं तकदीर कुछ नहीं होती। नादान है जो कहते हैं तकदीर कुछ नहीं होती। अरे मेहनत तो धूप में पत्थर तोड़ने वाले भी किया करते हैं। तो जो बाहर पत्थर तोड़ रहा है उससे मेहनत तो कोई नहीं करता है, फिर भी उनके पास 2 वक्त की रोटी वो के पैसे नहीं होते हैं। व्हाई? बिकॉज उनका कार्मिक डेट्स। तो व्हाई पीपल आर बॉर्न विद सिल्वर स्पून, व्हाई पीपल आर स्टिल स्ट्रगलिंग थ्रू आउट देयर लाइफ, इज बिकॉज ऑफ एट्थ हाउस, द हाउस ऑफ कार्मिक डेट्स। तो वंस यू आर अवेयर कि ये कुछ हो नहीं रहा है, मैंने सारे रेमेडी कर लिए, मेरी दशा भी बदल गई, अभी भी वही हालात हैं, तो बिकॉज आपका वो इतना डेट्स आप लेकर आए हैं, जो कर्मा बेस्ड थ्योरी हमारी है, तो वो यू आर नॉट एबल टू ओवरकम दैट। तो इसीलिए बोला गया कि डीड्स इन दिस बर्थ नाउ इज इंपॉर्टेंट। So you should take initiative to do goodness. So when you create goodness, even in your behavior, goodness doesn't mean you are doing charity. It is your behavior, your smile. This is what you can create, your meditation. So if you are bringing that kind of energies within you, slowly you will be able to come out of it. मैं उसमें एक लाइन जरूर जोड़ना चाहता हूँ, जबकि आई नेवर ब्रिंग रिलीजन इनटू एस्ट्रोलॉजी, बट एक एट्थ हाउस से मैं कनेक्ट करता हूँ। वाई गायत्री मंत्र इज सपोज टू बी द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मंत्र? because it is 24 vowels हैं, letters हैं, sorry, and it is known as Ashtakshari. 8 into 3 is 24. It is related to 8th house. So people who chant Gayatri mantra has the power to remove your karmic debts. That is the reason it is considered to be highest mantra. And not only that, it is a Sore Gayatri. So when we spoke mostly about our moon, our emotion, our mindset, the other side is negativity and being pessimistic or being depressive. And here it is optimistic and positivity and looking for something good in life. So this moon, where it get light from? Sun. So when you do Gayatri mantra, the light of sun will reflect on your moon and you become more happy. So this is what eighth house. So that is what the question which you have raised is about. What changes you can bring into something like that. It is again, I will say, meditation. So if the person is spiritual and if the person is not spiritual, with the same horoscope, one will prosper, one will be in a happy space no matter what, and another person who is not spiritual, he will be living his life influenced by planets. And even if it is a good time, he will remain the same no matter what.
Because I think spirituality is a science of training your mindset. And when you're training your mindset, you somewhere safeguard yourself from the impact that is coming to you from the planetary movements and जो वहाँ से एक negative energy या दशा वाली energy जो आपके पास आ रही है, if you're training your mindset, I think आप कहीं ना कहीं उसको negate करते हैं spirituality के
Absolutely.
साथ।
बिल्कुल, देखिए आप अमेरिकन यूरोपियन कंट्रीज में वहां आप जाएं, टॉक अबाउट मेडिटेशन, पीपल विल मेक फन ऑफ यू। नाउ थिंग्स हैव चेंज, they have started talking about mindfulness. And if you ask me, Shobha ji, mindfulness is nothing but Indian meditative techniques, rebranded, repackaged in a different way. It is a guided meditation. Now there are a lot of apps you were talking about have come. You are walking besides the beach and you hear the
sound of
sound of
waves.
waves. This is what nature, again, nature will heal. Nature is a big healer. That is the reason even in olden days doctor used to say कि अरे हवा पानी बदल के आई है, कहीं हिल स्टेशन पे होके आई है, because it is how it is. So that is the reason in a hospital, there's a green curtain or green apron people wear, because green is the color of nature. You heal faster. That is how it is. So definitely your emotions are responsible for everything in your life.
Venus is known to be the planet of love. How does it play a role in our love lives and our relationships?
Yeah, Venus is the most beautiful planet, and शुक्र है उसे हिंदी में कहते हैं। तो मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि अगर शुक्र है कि शुक्र है, कि अगर शुक्र ना होता तो हम सब एक जैसे नजर आते। तो वीनस कैन मेक ए पर्सन लुक हाउ द पर्सन कैन लुक ब्यूटीफुल और हैंडसम समटाइम्स। तो वीनस इज ऑल अबाउट ब्यूटी. Venus is also about entertainment, glamour, music, dance, drama, acting, painting, fashion, passion. Anything which is beautiful and creative is ruled by Venus, and Venus is love and romance. So they say love at first sight. Sight? Why don't they say love at first sound? So sight is eyes.
Hmm.
सो तुमको ही देखते प्यार हुआ, जिंदगी में पहली बार हुआ, अब बार बार भी हुआ। तो ये आंखों में क्या है, तो सो व्हेन वी डू फेस रीडिंग, हम आई से पता चल जाता है कि आपका वीनस आपके हॉरोस्कोप में कैसा होगा। आईब्रो से, इफ यू रिमेंबर आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट योर मर्क्यूरी, नोज से आपका प्राइड और ईगो समझ में आता है, ईयर से आपकी आपकी हाउ सीक्रेटिव यू आर और व्हाट वेल्थ यू कैन accumulate और नॉलेज व्हाट यू हैव। सो एवरी फेशियल आपका पूरा, इवन द शेप ऑफ योर फेस, हर चीज को बताया जा सकता है। तो आईज मीन्स
थोड़े
लव।
अपने कान अच्छे से दिखा दूं आपको।
So eyes means love. That is love at first sight. So if the person has a beautiful set of eyes, then the person will definitely have a good Venus in horoscope. Anyone else who has a good Venus in horoscope is blessed to get all the luxuries and comfort. But there is another side to it. If Venus is little bit on the negative side, then desire take over. So one is luxury, one is love. The flip side is lust. So if you have never fading desire, and if your lust is overpowering your mind, then you will lose your track. That is how it is defined. And so if you can control, you see, appreciating something beautiful is all good, but going overboard and indulging in something again and again is not a great idea. So I think people who have a good Venus, they are always well mannered, well cultured, and they are blessed to get the best. And others, they keep on hunting and keep on desiring about those things which may not be good for them, but that is what we call it Maya Nagri. It is Maya, it's illusion. So everyone is in an illusionary state to accumulate or desire something which may not be good for them even.
Venus is a planet of love, and these days people are facing a lot of issues in their love lives. What can we do to strengthen our Venus so that love comes back into our relationship?
See, Venus is the same. I wrote it a long time back, a few years back. Women, Venus is the new Mars.
Hmm.
Men, are you listening?
Men are from Mars and Venus. Women are from Venus was a very popular book that I
Yes,
read
but I
many
wrote it
years ago.
something different. Venus is the new Mars. So Venus means women. So women have become stronger. If you compare your grandparents, how the acceptance was there. Grandfather was abusive, or maybe I'm just giving you one example, and still the grandmother is still there. They are still in sync. They are still together for 50 years. Now it is not happening anymore because things have changed. Venus has become more stronger. Women, we talk about women empowerment. They have become more educated. They have become more professional. Nothing wrong with it. I have a daughter. I also want her to become strong. But the tolerance level is not happening, and men are still not ready with that. I feel I'm your husband, then I'm your boss. So that is not working anymore. Male egos, this and that. So lack of tolerance, lack of acceptance is what, like I said, if you remember, what you said, honey, was right, but your tone was not right. So divorces are happening only with tone. So this is what it is. So lack of tolerance is, and then obviously your ambition. I don't want to have a kid. My career is important. I'm due for a promotion. I don't want to become pregnant now. So that is how people are delaying now. So in earlier days, हम दो हमारे हमारे चार और हम दो हमारे दो और हम दो हमारा एक और हम दो हमारा एक pet. So people have changed. Now people ask me how many kids we would be having. तो I answer them, हमारे और पहले ज़माने में तो डजन में होते थे, कितने डजन होंगे, पंडित जी से पूछा। अभी तो things have changed. Same planet, same horoscope, same astrology, and now people, they don't want to have even one. So it is your mindset which is like that. So according to me, people should maintain a balance. So this balance and then acceptance will only come when you will understand. So you go to astrologer when you feel I'm done with the relationship. Now I need to find an answer from astrologer when divorce will take place, and if I'm lacking someone, and especially when somebody will get an option, then definitely marriage will never work. So then that is too late to go to astrologer. You should go to astrologer before getting married. Or even if you are newly married, to know that person, who the person is. So what you will come to know after 2 years, I'll tell you exactly in advance, oh, this is what he is or this is what she is. You handle him or her like this. Bring some change in you, bring some change in him with love and care. And I always say, love and care can tame a wild animal. I'm talking about human beings here. So with love and care, anything can be changed, but understanding is important. So having said that, I always believe in lady luck. So I tell all my clients, male client basically, husband or who are willing to get married, ki if they say, can I wear a diamond so to enhance my Venus, because everyone is fond of having more luxuries and comfort in life. I tell them, even if you're wearing a 10-carat diamond, it has no meaning if your wife is upset. So if your wife is happy and your own wife is happy because of you, then your Venus will become activated, and that is how goodness will come to you. So to keep your wife happy is definitely a challenge. But as I've said, बच्चन साहब कहते हैं कि कोशिश करने वालों की कभी
Are you saying that as an astrologer or as a husband?
yeah, I'm a human being too, and I'm a husband. But yeah, over the period of time, you become wise. So I know, what to say, what not to say, when you to keep yourself shut, and that is an art actually, to need to know what not to say and how to say.
आप अपना हॉरोस्कोप कितनी बार पढ़ते हो?
I don't remember when I saw my horoscope, but thing is, when you study astrology, so you try to imply every rule which you read from somewhere in your own horoscope. So basically, you master your own horoscope in a way. You do PhD in your own horoscope in a way. But over the period of time, as I've said, I am a poet. जितनी poetry मैंने सुनाई है, they are all self-written. So this how you write poetry, because you become philosopher. And when you understand that this is a journey of life and this is how it is, then you grow up. Then you go beyond. As I've said, whatever has to happen will happen. So this acceptance level grows, and if that is the case, then you don't need to see your astrology. So it is again unprofessional, but otherwise I know it all, what is going on and what it is, but I know it cannot be changed. But my behavior, if I'm not running a good time, what I will do is I will lower my expectation, I will enhance my acceptance, and this is what will help me to sail through even a bad phase of my life. So this is the power of astrology, which is making you aware about your own journey. And anyone who understands this, bring the change in himself or herself and take right decision at the right time. That is how luck is going to support them.
I want to just come to the last question that I ask all of my guests. And the question is that what is, according to an astrologer, what is according to you, is your definition of success?
See, सोचा बहुत कुछ मैंने और मिला बहुत है. सोचा, जैसे आई बिलीव इन मैनिफेस्टेशन, पावर ऑफ विजुअलाइजेशन. तो सोचा बहुत कुछ मैंने और मिला बहुत है, जो था मगर किसी और का उसका गिला बहुत है. तो वी कंप्लेन बिकॉज वी कंपेयर. तो सोचा बहुत कुछ मैंने और मिला बहुत है, जो था किसी और का उसका गिला बहुत है. कुछ दर्द छुपाए मैंने, उसका सिला बहुत है. नेवर एंडिंग स्टोरी, माई हर्डल्स, माई हार्डशिप, नो वन नोज, एंड एवरीवन हैज टू गो थ्रू द सेम प्रोसेस. तो कुछ दर्द छुपाए मैंने, उसका सिला बहुत है, और गुजर रही है जिंदगी मगर हौसला बहुत है. तो इफ यू हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस एंड पॉजिटिविटी, बिलीव इन यू एंड इन गॉड. मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ, खुद और खुदा पे यकीन रखिए. इफ यू बिलीव इन यू एंड इन गॉड, दैट इज हाउ यू विल गेट ऑल दैट पॉजिटिव एनर्जीज. एंड इफ यू आर सराउंडेड बाय दोज पॉजिटिव एनर्जीज, व्हेन you know who you are, when you know what time you are running, then definitely astrology will help you to lead towards your destination in a better way than without using GPS of life, which I call it astrology.